You been with a Birmingham dude before?
So when you say been with, what you mean?
Like, dude ever took you out?
I think, yeah.
What you think about Birmingham dudes?
See, you ain't finna get me in trouble.
What?
First of all, are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from here.
I don't want to put all y'all in a box.
What the ones you've dealt with?
The ones I've dealt with have been insecure.
There's a difference now. It's the east side dude and the west side dude.
What's he from? Let me see. I think he's from. It starts with an A.
Hey.
Oh no, it might have been Bessemer.
Oh, them the best.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, them the best dudes. Yeah.
No, I don't want to group everybody in, but I haven't done a lot of dating. I think I've probably talked to like maybe 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, well just stay away from the east side dudes.
Stay away from the east side?
Yeah.
What is that, like Roebuck?
Roebuck, Center Point.
Oh, yeah, I think he was from Roebuck. I think he was from Roebuck.
You want to know something?
I know that trick.
How you know that trick? You be
I
doing
be doing it. I'm like, yeah, so,
Who you interviewed before?
Oh,
what's your most memorable interview?
I would say Brandy.
Word.
Yeah, because I was nervous. I don't get nervous for interviews.
Man,
but
I had
Brandy,
Brandy since I was a boy.
right? It's like, this is Mo Isha. Like,
Yeah.
for real. So I was nervous about that. That was probably most memorable.
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed Chloe. You know, she's
Bailey?
like, and her sister.
Oh, okay.
Who else? Moneybag Yo.
Word.
That was very brief.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Lotto.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki Palmer, Rotimi.
Mm.
A few different people.
That's some good names.
Good little range.
Yeah. What was the You ain't got to say the name. What was the rudest interview you ever had? You ain't got to say their name, but have you ever had one?
A rude person?
Yeah, somebody that just like you couldn't even feel them out.
I feel like I do. I can't think of it. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you don't want me to say the name?
If you want to,
they gonna love it.
All right, who is it?
Okay, wait. Oh, also, just for reference, apparently I laugh like an old auntie.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it might, I don't know.
We'd have some old souls on here now. You good, you know.
Okay. He wasn't rude. I love Lil Bam.
Lil Bam, wow. Word.
I love him. He's he's, he has a lot of potential.
He was like a street dude?
Very much.
Yeah.
But
didn't really open up much, really.
He did, though.
Word.
But see, that's one of my things. Like, I try to, make people feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. It's natural for me. But he wasn't rude. It was just funny because, like, he cracked his phone, so it was blurry. Mm-hmm. And
he cracked it before the interview type or during?
Yeah, right before the interview, I think. Word. So it was blurry. He was at the barbershop. He was cussing all over the place. But it was really, he's authentic. Mm-hmm. He's nice. He's sweet.
Word.
But, yeah, that was just an off-the-wall interview. But I love him. I love him.
Word. That's what's up, bro. You out here showing love to people.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did it because I showed press record before you, got into it.
You recording now?
Yeah, we recording now. You didn't even know it, did it?
Oh, my God. You don't tell me.
I know. I wasn't going to tell you.
Where should I look?
You can look.
Because, wait, I be seeing it on your page, but, how...
Okay, so the camera and the TV are two different things. You look at the camera, you're looking at the camera, dead in the camera. If you look at the TV, you're gonna be when you look back at it, you're gonna be looking up. Yeah.
So what do? You just be looking at the person you talk to?
I'm so conscious about it. I look dead at the camera sometimes.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm always good. I'm good at having conversations. So some people say I be weird with eye contact, but I can't help it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
you got some pretty eyes.
I appreciate that.
You ain't got no contacts.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah, got them from my mama. I don't know where she got them from, but I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
You got me. You got me with that one.
Yep. Just because I got it with that, let me introduce her the right way. All right. I have across from me somebody just because I got the camera right here. I got to really introduce her because y'all ain't seen her face too much.
I know. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's like, do you do anything on camera? I know you go live. Do you go live for your own purpose, like your own reasons?
Yeah, because when you're in the studios, you by yourself, and when people are listening to you, the listeners probably think like, oh, she, just lit, and it's like, no, I'm in here by myself. So I'll be going on Instagram. I'm like, hey, forget my friends. Yeah. I want people to, interact with me, and I want people to see who they're talking to, because it makes a difference. So yeah.
Word. Well, now y'all see it, and if you still ain't recognize the voice and you still ain't called the face yet, this is Miss Diamond Tyler.
Yes. You said it right.
I know. Because I do.
You was practicing.
I was.
Yeah,
but you gotta know the new number one for middays in Birmingham. Yeah, you.
I'm number one. Yeah, you know what? I'm in. Every 3 months we have a book. So
what's that?
The book is basically of ratings, right? So every 3 months they go about the numbers and see who's number one, who's number two, number three. And the thing about this is why I am taking my bragging rights. This one is because the young lady that was before me, she was actually my boss too. Her name's New York. Shout out to New York.
What's her name now?
Just Nick.
Yeah. She went back home.
Nikki. She went back home. Yeah. And she's in the number one market. But I learned so much from her. And, of course, when anybody leaves, those numbers drop a little bit because it's like you don't hear anybody, and then it's up to the next person to either keep it constant or increase them. And little old me,
not even from Birmingham.
I'm not even from here.
Where? How long you been living here?
I've been here for not 8 months.
Word.
So it's weird. I don't think we got time for that.
Do we got time?
I never tell this story.
Oh,
so I've been here physically, permanently for 7-8 months. Before then, I was living in Montgomery, where I was doing middays out there too. But I was driving back and forth from Montgomery to Birmingham every weekend.
Why?
I never missed a weekend.
Why?
Well, because the opportunity was there. So it was like, okay, if you want the opportunity, then you got to drive 93 miles one way and one way back. So me being hungry, I was like, okay. But before I moved to Montgomery, I was in Atlanta and I was tracking. You know what tracking is?
No.
It's basically what, you see a lot of companies do, where it'll be the same voice on the radio in multiple cities. So I was in Atlanta, but I was voice tracking for Montgomery. So for 2 years, people heard me, but they never saw me because I wasn't there. So I finally was like, I want to dive into the market. My family was like, you going where? You going to Montgomery? I was like, yeah. So I moved, and as soon as the same weekend I got to Montgomery, I got the job here in Birmingham. So that's why I be telling people, it's not easy. It's a constant hustle.
Yeah.
People don't know. They just think, oh, it's cute to be on the radio. I'm like, no, I'm hustling my behind off.
I've been reading, I just finished, I'm almost finished with Charlemagne book.
Yeah, I haven't read it.
Black Privilege. He talk about that radio grind and how I think he got fired 4 times.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get fired.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't gotten fired yet from a radio job. But, yeah, it's something that happens.
Yeah.
But, today was one of them days.
Word.
Yeah. I had to kind of bluff them a little bit. Well, it's not even a bluff. I know my worth. I'm at a point where I'm not begging for no opportunities, right? So I know my worth. Either y'all can realize what type of talent you have, or I'm out the door. So it's just this thing right now.
Did you go to school for communication?
I did.
Did that add value to your work, or does it even matter?
For me personally, it added value to me because I went to Jackson State in Mississippi for a couple years.
Oh, okay.
That was not. I didn't get proper education out there.
What?
And that's something I'm always vocal about. Now they have Deion Sanders and all this fluffiness.
Yeah.
But when it comes to academics, I wasn't getting it in 2011.
So was it?
But I graduated from Georgia State.
I was going to ask you that too.
Yeah, I left.
I was gonna ask, was you in Montgomery around that time when you were in college?
No.
Okay.
No. I ended up going to Georgia State. I'm from Atlanta, and when I graduated there, I got a job in Montgomery.
Word.
Like 4 months later.
Word.
So.
HBCU still show love to you, like, or do you show love to them, or like, do they call you or ask you to come host or anything like that?
Oh yeah, so I'm hosting the Greek picnic.
Greek picnic, yeah.
Saturday. I've hosted different things like from Miles College. They had like homecoming and stuff. I've done those things. I love the HBCUs. You know, they could do a little better.
Do you think it's their fault?
What, like the institution?
Yeah, or do you think it's just like they don't get?
It might be the government. I don't know, but. You know, it like
in your situation, what was the problem? Like you say, the education wasn't.
I mean,
up to par.
Well, for one, it was Mississippi. So at that time, you know, I'm a mass comm major, right? So I'm going into class, and we don't have no cameras, no running computers. The teacher ain't showing up. You know, and those things that are patterns to HBCU. So the financial aid office and the just like in HBCU, the highlight of the HBCU should not only be the partying, the football team, the dance team, and the calf. Like, so I was paying these out of state fees, like extra $4,000, and it's like I'm not getting anything. So I had to go back home. So
I get it.
That was my experience.
Yeah. Was that your first choice of school?
Oh my God. So let me tell you. So I wanted to be a J-set.
Adjacent?
A J-set.
What's that?
That's their dance team in Mississippi.
Oh, word.
In Jackson.
Okay.
Like, they're like the most popular dancers in the HBCU dance line.
I'm a dude. We feel
yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah.
But they're like the most popular, the most prevalent HBCU dance line. And I was a dancer.
Yeah.
That was my passion.
You still dance?
No.
Word. Can you dance still?
I can, yeah.
Oh, okay, so you the one at the wedding, like, you got the cup and you just getting it.
No.
You not?
What would you mean? Like I was a technical dancer. I was a ballerina.
Oh, you one of them.
Yeah, I was a ballerina.
We ain't really coming to see that, you know?
I was a ballerina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You still got balance? Good balance?
Yeah, I can still do point.
I don't know
on my toes. On my toes.
Oh, that right there. Now, that was always cool to me.
Yeah, that's what I did. Word. See, how you going?
That was the cool part. I ain't really understand about ballet and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I did
that.
Ballet, modern, jazz. I was technical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you ain't finna like just break down on some cardboard and do a spin on your head or nothing like that.
No, hell no.
Dang.
No.
Dang, so why you wanted to be on the HBCU dance team then? That one, like, what was that? What was that about?
I mean, I was young. I was immature. I wasn't going to go to college. I was going to just go get a job, whatever. But I had like so much pressure to go to college. And then at that time, that's like, I feel like that's what you have to do your research as a senior in high school. I didn't necessarily have like guidance in that way to say, this is the type of school, this is this type of school.
Were you the first one in your family to go to college?
No, my sister.
Okay.
So, my sister. She's the first graduate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were y'all close enough to, like, where you could ask her those questions? Or?
No. As I got older, we're 7 years apart.
Oh, okay.
So as
my sister 9 years apart.
So you know how it is, right?
Sort of, kind of. Because now we're real close.
Now we talk and everything, and she guides me, and you know, with that. But when I'm 17, she's 24. You know, she's out of, you know. And then when you 17, 18, it's like you gonna do what you want to do anyway.
And you also don't really know the questions to ask.
No.
That young, yeah. Especially when it comes to college.
Yeah, you just think that, like, we're conditioned. Okay, when you get done with high school, you just apply for a school, go to college, do your FAFSA, and it's like, get a job at the end. Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
How long did you go without a job after you graduated?
Well, first of all, I dropped out like a couple times.
Oh, okay.
I dropped out of college a couple times. It wasn't like a 4-year thing. I think I was in undergrad for like 6 years.
Okay.
But at one point I was just like, fuck this.
And you finished?
Yeah, and I came back.
That's all that matters.
And then, Yeah.
The degree ain't got no dates on it. That's what I always tell my friends.
It really don't.
Yeah.
It don't. I don't think I needed my degree for what I'm doing, but it helped. Mm-hmm. So.
Why do you say it helped?
Well, because of the knowledge. I want to learn.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking about the JSU situation. But when you
no. So Georgia State.
State, okay.
So, and then the difference at Georgia State, like, they had studios and equipment and all this stuff. And so I was able to learn hands-on, how to broadcast. I learned the art of broadcasting. We studied the history of, things and things like how we talked about earlier, like proximity and just the art. Like, Georgia State really values journalism. Mm-hmm. So I'm a journalist. I'm not just like a radio person,
What's the difference?
I feel like a journalist, like, the art, and you should be able to apply the art of journalism to radio, to television, being thorough with research, caring about what you're putting out there. Yeah. It's not just like a fun thing to do. Like, you really got to care about putting out information. Mm-hmm. So.
Where did that come from? Did you always want? Did you start off? You dropped out 7 times, right?
7,
8 times, right? So
might as well say that. Let's just go with that.
Dropped out 7, 8 times. Still finished. Was it always communicate, mass comm, journalism?
Yeah,
was always. Okay.
I never changed. Even when I was at Jackson State, I never changed it.
Why you fell in love with just broadcasting and stuff like that? Why'd you fall in love with it?
I don't know. I feel like I kind of got it's like different areas, right? Mm-hmm. So growing up, I always loved to write and read, and I like literature. So I had that. I started off working for the newspaper. I just love to write.
School news or?
Yeah, like
local
the school,
news. Okay.
The school newspaper.
Okay.
I was the managing editor. Like, I had this whole experience of like running a newspaper.
Yeah.
So, and then I think that same year, newspaper really just died. Mm-hmm. But not a lot of people know this. You get an exclusive. You ready?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go.
So when I was 18, when I was at Jackson State, actually, okay, how do I say this? So I had this dream of being a radio personality, right? Mm-hmm. I grew up listening to people like Ryan Cameron and Greg Street, people back home. And so I would do my research, and I saw that people that wanted to do that ended up in radio, they had some type of connection with record labels. But I didn't know how. Now I know. But so I said, okay, well, people like Clive Davis and Diddy, they work for record labels and did radio, So I just made like this connection, and I was like, okay, I want to be an A&R. This is for, A&R now has come back, but it died also. So? In its own way. It's not how it used to be, where people are finding people off the street and turning them into stars. That's how it used to be. Yeah. But now, kind of like A&R goes with management, and people are like calling themselves A&Rs. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to do that. One of my main reasonings behind that is because people who did radio, I'm saying it backwards. People who work for labels, they did radio first. Does that make sense?
It does, because I was about to ask you, were you listening to radio? I didn't know this, but I didn't know Ludacris did radio.
Right.
Were you listening to radio then?
Yes.
Word.
Chris Lover was his name.
Word.
Yes. I was a little girl.
Did he do what was his slots?
I think he did nights. He did it
because I thought it was going to be a night. It sounded like a night.
It was him, Jazzy Faye, and
Lala. I didn't know that. I think I did know that about Lala, because I remember her MTV days and stuff.
They had a whole,
Word, I didn't know that. I knew that.
It was Chris Lover and Poon Daddy.
I don't know who Poon Daddy is.
I think that was Jazzy Faye. It might have not been.
Oh, okay.
But Jazzy Faye was like in the mix.
Yeah, I remember. I know Jazzy Faye product shizzles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little girl.
Word. Mm-hmm. It was somebody else. DJ Khaled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew DJ.
He was in like Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, doing radio, and that's how he got with Rick Ross and Fat Joe and them.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, my point is, radio wasn't like my final destination. Like, I wanted to do other things, but I just so happen to be good at radio.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in it for a little minute. But I still have aspirations here and there to, you know, work for labels or whatever. But I'm really good at radio.
Word.
So, yeah. But radio was not my first thing.
Dance.
Yeah, it wasn't my first dance.
Word. So, when you first got into radio, a lot of people think it's like a magical thing. Like you just said, you was working up under, we know it down here as New York. You were working under her. Were you on air first, or what was the first job you had in radio?
I came out the gate on air.
Word.
Which is rare.
Very rare, because I even read Charlamagne's book. I think he said he was doing the board out first.
Well, of course, I interned.
Okay.
So I interned in Atlanta, and I would do production, producing commercials.
What does that entail?
You know, if a client, let's say, what's a company? Wendy's, I don't know.
Okay.
So if they want a commercial produced, they're a client, so they send it to the production, and you know, we basically put it all together. So the commercials that you hear, we are finding a bed, we are putting into Adobe Audition, we are voicing it, we are putting the sound effects in it, and then we're putting it in the cart, and then it goes to the radio.
Word.
So that's what I did. But of course, I think most people, they want to be on air.
Of course.
But after my internship, I went straight to on air.
Do you think that was because of your degree, or did they just see that you were ready?
Absolutely not.
Word.
I think, well, see, I got my job in Montgomery. It was a contest. Right? Who does it?
Right.
It was a contest. And I don't know how I found out about it. But yeah, he was having a contest, the program director, and he was looking for a night person. I auditioned for nights. But you know, when you're hungry, it's like I'll do nights, morning, afternoon, like
What
whatever.
nights,
like 7 to midnight.
Okay.
And usually girls don't do it. Not that they can't, but they just, I mean, you usually kind of want a guy
voice,
doing
the deeper voice.
it. You want a girl in the day, right?
You want those quiet storms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. But yeah, it was a contest, and I entered it, and we had to get votes, and I won the votes. So I won the contest. Okay, I'm lying. I won the votes. Let me tell you how fugazi radio is. So I won the vote, or the people in radio, rather. I won with the most votes, but they chose somebody else.
Word, they politicked you. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, that was it, right? So I went home. Then a couple months later, the guy calls me, "Hey, I have an opening here. I remembered you from the contest." So that's how I
From
got
the same station.
Yeah.
Wow.
But 2 months later, you know, at that point, I had went about my business, and you know, that's a prime example of why it's important to do your best, do 100%, because you never know who's gonna remember you, who's gonna want to, you know, keep your contact on file. But he was like, "Yeah, you know, my girl that I had here just got fired, and I remembered you."
Word.
So
that was technically your first firing too, since you won the contest, but didn't get it, you know.
You know what?
Because you was in the door, they just like closed it.
I was in the door.
Yeah.
But like I said, they wanted a guy. But see, if I knew what I knew, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have known that it was politics. I didn't know that, you know.
So you upset at the time, or did you kind of shrug it off?
I probably was upset for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
But anybody that knows me, they will tell you that, no, and this is humbly, I'm a star.
I say the same stuff about myself now.
Like, this is a thing. I feel like, you know, even though Kanye West, like, he be, you know.
I love Kanye.
Right. He be going crazy. But at the same time, like, everybody should have that
thing. I think
like,
the same. I feel the same. Even if you don't say it out loud. I think that's the problem people got with Kanye, because he says it out loud.
I have learned to, there's a time and place for it, but don't be scared to say it out loud. Like, seriously. I said it to my management today. I'm a star, and you're treating me like an ibuprofen when I'm a perk.
Okay.
You know,
the whole high, yeah.
So that's like my new thing. Like, yeah, I'm a star. You know, I can go. So my point in saying that is, when I didn't get that job, I was upset. or whatever. But I'm like, I can go anywhere, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm still like that. Like, if these folks don't treat me right.
Especially because you say you like to drive, like, for the opportunity, for real.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's something that has separated me from people. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people, they think it's easy, and they, you know, or maybe you got this opportunity because you are attractive or something like that. But no, like I've driven the miles, I've stayed nights at the studio, I've slept in these places, I've slept in my car. Like I've done a lot of things to get to the little that I have now, and I say that because there's so much that I want to do. So
this interview might be kind of sloppy because part of this is me picking your brain, because now I'm starting to notice that I really do like interviewing and you feel me? Like I'm really trying to see, like, is that because
you're really good.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't notice. You know, you first come out of college, high school to college, like you said, you don't really know much. Mm-mm. So when I first came out, I went for business administration. When in actuality, I didn't need to go.
It was safe.
Yeah, it was very safe, and it was like, you don't need to go for business administration. I even went and talked to the counselor, like, later on, and he was just like, why are you in school for business? And I told him, and he was just like, okay, don't be here for business no more. You need to figure something else out. And I was like, dang, you gonna leave me like hanging like that? But he actually he dove into it with me. He was asking me my interests and stuff like that. He was like, you sound like you need to be in, like, political justice or something like that.
Okay.
And it sounded like something I would do, but as I've gone through life and got more experience and gotten into more of, like, my own kind of craft, I see, like, this is something that I like.
Yeah.
So that's why I say the questions may come out of order just because I'm picking your brain as I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah. I get you. I'm a firm believer that if you're not passionate about something, you're not going to thrive.
Right.
You're not. Like, even to this day, I've gotten a little bit better because I'm at a bigger age. Mm-hmm. But my mom and my family, like my mom, she used to have a time with me because it's like, girl, you quitting these jobs. If I'm not passionate about ringing these folks up, then my Atlanta accent came out then. Yeah. If I'm not passionate, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't think you should do something if you don't like it.
You end up very unhappy. And
yeah.
And the people around you feel it. It's hard to hide not being happy. You know, it's real hard. Even when you put a fake smile on, a lot of people can tell.
Did you see my Instagram live earlier?
I didn't see it today. Tell us about it.
I just, like I said, I'm in a space to where I know my worth. Anybody can know their worth, but mine is non-negotiable. It's not. And it's like, it's hard to make a decision to, like, possibly walk away from a situation, but if I'm not being treated with value, I have to go. So I went to Instagram with my friends on Instagram Live, and I told them how I was feeling. You know, this hustle is different. It's hard. So it's hard. But yeah, it ain't easy. Tell.
Yes, it is, because you get. I don't know if you remember this, but we used to have a radio show back in the day called. It was actually two that I can think of right now. It was Roy Wood Jr. He was on. I think New York was on there with him too. They used to do mornings. Yeah. And it was Buck Wild. He used to be on. New York was on with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like one of those things, like, they were on for a long time. And I used to love Buck Wild and Roy
Really?
Wood. Yeah, I used to love him on the radio.
Yeah.
And you just kind of realize, like, they just, like, were gone at one point. And now that like I said, I've been reading Charlamagne's book, you kind of realize that, they'll cut you off at any point. Like, you'll be on Tuesday and Wednesdays, you're not there no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically had somebody in, like, the management, which I don't think he meant it, like, maliciously or anything, but, he basically told me, like, because while I'm asking for more money or I'm asking for just to be valued in a certain way, and they're telling me, like, you should be lucky to be on air. And it's just like, it's not about that. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm, like, in the middle of, are y'all going to give me this promotion or not?
Right.
So,
what does the promotion look like in radio? Is it a different slot, or is it like...
It could be a different slot,
What's your preferred slot? I don't want to get you in trouble or nothing. If that's
I don't have a preferred slot. I used to, like, I don't ever want to get boxed in middays.
Okay.
Like that 9 a.m. to 2, because that's like you got to be like the pretty girl. And, you know, there's a certain persona that comes with all of them. Just like the night show might be like he's the party animal, or the afternoon is like the cool guy. Like, I want to be able to do all of them. I'll be real with myself, though. Nights is probably not for me. You know, like I sound like I'm like 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that at night.
Yeah.
So, I'm really good at middays. I'm good at it, but I could do afternoons too. But yeah, I'm good at middays. I've gotten really good reception. You know, people are at work and
You the new number one. Middays in Birmingham.
Oh my God, you're gonna keep reminding me?
Yeah, bro. Cause man, look, I'm gonna talk. I always talk my talk. Anybody know me? Know I talk my talk. I was at a point where I used to be humble. But I was like, nah, I can't.
I got a limit on my ish talking.
I don't know.
Can I cuss on here? Maybe not. Okay, no.
Not that bad. Not
Granny's
that bad.
watching.
Yeah, Granny watching. That's actually what I call my grandma.
Granny.
Yeah.
What's your granny name?
My grandma got an old name.
What is it?
Sojourner.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm just playing. My grandma name. My grandma name Minnie.
Oh.
But it's funny about that. She gonna get mad when I say her name. But my grandma make pies. And you ever seen The Help?
Kinda.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
really. I'm not a movie person.
What, are you a TV show person?
Yes.
Binge on shows?
Yes.
Okay, well, in The Help, it was a lady in The Help that made pies.
Right.
Yeah, and I remember she was, like, mad at the white folk. So she made a chocolate pie.
I remember.
Yeah.
On what was it? It was like.
It was her feces.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember that. Wow.
So it was like a joke that we kind of kept, Minnie with the pies.
Don't be talking about Granny.
I'm going to leave her alone. She going to be so mad I just said her name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
You can cut it out.
Nah, she be all right. She be all right. Mel's pies, y'all get with her for the holidays.
Plug.
For sure. For sure. So, also, you doing radio. You still at WBRC?
Maybe.
Okay, let's talk about when you were at WBRC. If we in the in-between situation.
Yeah.
You were the traffic
producer and reporter.
What is that?
What I was doing is basically looking at a map. And there was a certain map where it has crashes. You know, anybody can get it on their phone, Waze and Algo.
Oh, so that's what. Is that with like Google Maps and
that's
stuff
it.
Like that when they tell you like accident at this point? Oh, okay.
And so we used that, and then I would put it on the map, the graphics for the television, and tweet it out. That's it. That's it.
Sweet job. Did you have to be there?
I didn't have to be there, no.
Oh, okay. That's easy then. It's something about this.
So you're a digger. I like that. You're a digger. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I just said it's something about this. So what about the radio? How does that work? That a contract or?
It's not a contract at the moment. That's like what I'm in the middle of. So.
What kind of market do you see yourself in? What state, city?
I don't know. I always used to say like Charlotte, or like for some reason I used to say St. Louis.
What's the biggest radio markets out there now? I know New York is up there. I know LA probably
New
up there
York, too. Atlanta, Philly. That's a decent market. Philly, Washington D.C. Boston, I think, is up there. It's like top 10. Yeah.
You think radio is dead?
Mm-mm.
You don't think
so? Why you look at me?
I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't think it's dead. I think that radio has to adjust. Radio has to adjust to the listeners. You know? And so that's a big part of like politics and stuff.
I think so too. NBA Youngboy, one of those artists that you don't hear on the radio, but he's one of the most popular artists in the streets.
I would love to hear him more.
I would love to hear radio.
I love NBA.
Radio. I do too. I like dudes that don't talk much.
Yeah, just make his music and then go about his business.
Yeah, feel me? Kind of leave a mystery behind it.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of mystery behind it. Like, he gets in trouble and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like, You know, something about him.
Yeah.
You know,
I would love to hear like his perspective on stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched many of his interviews, but he seems to be pretty intelligent.
You like Kevin Gates?
Like in what aspect?
You like his music?
Yeah, I like his music.
What about what you see from him in interviews?
He's a hit or miss, honestly. Like, okay, so recently he did like that song where he put Beyonce's name.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it was nothing wrong with that because he actually followed up on, I think it was like Breakfast Club or something.
Yes,
and
I seen it yesterday.
He was saying, you know, I'm speaking for, you're supposed to speak for
who he was around. Yeah.
So it's like you can't do nothing but respect it. So when he do stuff like that, I love him. But he also contradicts himself a lot, I feel like, you know. So he's a hit or miss. But would I pay for his concert? No.
Word. I've been to a Gates concert before. It was a lot of energy.
It ain't too many people I would pay for real.
What concerts have you been to? Has a radio station ever sent you to a concert?
Do they send us? No, they don't send us anywhere. So a lot of times I'll be hitting the back door. No, just be like, hey, y'all. You know, y'all either going to let me in or not.
Do y'all get media passes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, radio ain't, you know, it's a platform. You know, you got to make your connections with the label reps. You got to make your connections locally with people. You got to make your connections for endorsements. Like, it's just a platform to use to do those things.
Good question. So, you know, have you ever seen Atlanta?
Yeah.
Do you know the part in the first season where he was trying to get his cousin on the radio?
Okay.
He gave the dude the tape. He was like the janitor or something.
Right.
Can you tell people how, like, unrealistic that kind of story is?
So what did he do? Gave him a CD?
He gave him the CD. He was like, can you put this on the radio? And he was just like, I can't. You know, basically it's not like it don't work like that. But he ended up getting on the radio.
Yeah.
Tell people how much of a fantasy that is. I think people see, you know, I got a homie that work at the radio station. I can get played locally at least, you know.
It's very unrealistic, and honestly, you should stop. Like, for real, you wasting your time.
Well, I know, like I said, people don't really see your face.
Yeah. So
do people come up to you and be like, hey, you work at the radio station? Like, do they do that to you? Hear my song?
It's rare. I've had a couple people, like, in Walmart, you know, like, you. And I was like, yeah. You know, or if I get to talking, like, somebody be like, you know, but, yeah, I love being able to just go places and, you know.
Do you still listen to it?
What?
If they like, be like, can you go listen to my song? Do you still listen to it?
I'll listen to it. I listen to it because, like I said, I do have a passion for music, and I feel like I know what a good song is. I feel like I can tell you what a radio hit is. So I listen to it, and if somebody genuinely wants feedback, but you got people, they'll send you links, and it's like you just doing this just because. Like, you don't really want it. You just sending me links. Because I could tell, because of how you doing it. Why do you keep sending me links?
They just send a link, they don't put no words with it?
No words, or you can tell it's like a mass message, and it's just like, you don't. And I'm also at the point where I'm not giving information away for free to these upcoming artists, because you got to do your research. Like, you got to know, it's 2022. Every independent artist should know how not to approach a radio person. We're not clicking on links. You know, even if, like, I had one guy, I was going to take out my trash in the parking lot. You know, I was going to the dumpster, and I heard somebody say, hey, Diamond. Hey, you Diamond Tyler? And I was like, you know, first I ignored him. And I'm thinking, you know, somebody was trying to holler or whatever. Yeah. And I go back and turn around. He's like, oh, I got a hard mixtape. I'm like, oh, my God. Somebody spotted me in the apartments. But stuff like that I will entertain, because it's like, okay, he took the opportunity to, like, flag me down. But, you know, just sending links, and that's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
I think that whole aspect of I think part of the reason, I'm just going off what I just heard you say, that it even got your attention was because it was like actual face-to-face interaction. Yeah. Like DM link. And I'm not trying to get people to chase you down out of this see your face now. Yeah. But I think like that whole, like, I don't even click DM links. links.
You don't want to. It's not safe.
Right.
Like you might
get hacked and stuff
my
like
whole thing. But if you don't have access to people in person, you definitely want to come professionally. So imagine how many emails we get or how many links we get saying the same thing. Hey, listen to this. Exactly. Hey, listen to this. You just gotta think of different ways. To do things. Like everybody's doing it the same way right now. And I don't understand.
I don't like the way people do it either, honestly. I don't like the way big artists do it.
What you mean?
I don't like the way big artists promote their music now.
What do they do?
I think they just make an Instagram post and be like, it's coming out next Tuesday.
Yeah. Or you have now they use TikTok.
Something like that, yeah.
So you have Megan and Nicki. Not Nicki. Well, Nicki too, but Cardi, they'll do a sexy TikTok.
Yeah.
And that boosts things. But
yeah. I like, and I'm not just saying it because he's one of my favorite artists, but I like the way J. Cole did his album last year.
What did he do?
I just like when you drop a song and you let it sit for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. You let it sit for a minute. Even the way Silk Sonic did when they put out Leave the Door Open in April. And the album didn't come out in November. They just gave you little bits to, piece off of. Yeah. Because that album, those type of albums, they kind of last for me.
Yeah.
The ones that you get out, just they put out an album art and be like, hey, coming out soon.
Yeah.
I really hate that.
Have you listened to Beyonce? You probably haven't listened to Beyonce.
Yeah, I listened to Beyonce album.
Did you like it?
I like it for what it is.
See, that's shade.
How's that shade? No, because for what it is, because I think when people hear, even with Drake album, you hear Drake or you hear Beyonce and you expect something. And I think when you put the expectation on it, that's where it get lost. I clean my house all day to that Beyonce album.
I ain't even gonna lie, I haven't given it a 100% chance. And that's one of my things, my advantages of being in radio is I don't need a whole album. I want those songs. Singles. Yeah, those singles. So that's another reason I haven't just listened to it. It's a couple songs I like, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a stan, like a Beehive.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a stan.
Are you?
I like her and Jay.
You know who I love?
Who?
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Glorilla.
Oh, I love Glorilla.
I'm obsessed.
Glorilla hard, yeah.
She is hard. Her song, literally, I listen to it probably twice a day, once or twice a day.
Well,
Tomorrow.
Oh, Tomorrow, yeah.
I love that girl.
I love Tomorrow, yeah.
I love her.
She'll be up to the station soon. I'm pretty sure she's going to hit this chicken circuit hard.
I don't know. I feel like she would have came.
You think so? I think she's just doing her CMG thing right now, but I think she's still gonna hit this hard. Cause I think she still gotta.
She gotta hit
build
Alabama,
and form the fan base. Honestly, to me, you come out with a big song like FNF, and you got people that's gonna say you here today, going tomorrow. So maybe I think she'll build up the she been to Birmingham already, actually.
She did.
Yeah.
She was. Yeah. But I don't think we got an interview.
Word.
I think she came for a party or something.
Oh, okay.
But I think she has a lot of potential to go straight to where Cardi B is.
So. I think so too. Cause she
Cardi B made her rounds here too. So.
Word.
I wasn't here, but yeah.
You weren't in 95, 70?
I was still in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
This was when Cardi first came out.
With Bodak Yellow Cardi?
Yeah, I think a little bit before that.
Word. She was up here. Love and Hip Hop Cardi.
Yes, okay. Love and Hip Hop Cardi.
Oh, okay, okay. What's the biggest star you interviewed? You said Brandy. Was she the biggest star? Or that was the one you starstruck by?
It's probably Starstruck.
Word.
But I say my favorite one was probably, oh my gosh, Rotimi. Word. I was flirting with him so hard.
Yeah, I don't know Rotimi. That's Dre from Power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he actually curved me on the interview.
Word.
But I shot my shot.
I think I seen that.
He curved me, but he was nice. And I was
I think I seen that.
I was like, are you single? Just talking. And he was like, yeah, I'm engaged. And I was like, oh.
Was it a red carpet event or something? Some kind of event?
No, it was just Instagram Live.
It was? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, never mind. Well, Rotimi, I had dogging, bro. Because I showed I seen that before. I thought I seen that one before. But I seen someone, he was at a red carpet and the girl was flirting. He curved pretty good.
Oh, yeah, and that's the type of man we want, okay? You're not going to be friendly. Don't be friendly. Okay, I respect Rotimi for that. Don't be friendly.
Yeah, you ain't no getting married.
You got a beautiful wife.
Right. African family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He kept it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He made me a little nervous.
Dude, is it tough for you to date? Like, dude, local artists try to come
Why
at
are
you?
you going there?
Why not? We here now. We in the pool now.
So you said, is it tough?
Yeah. Like, do dudes that be like, you know, do local rappers try to come at you? Or,
No.
No at-home rappers be trying to come at you?
Like, you know, people hit my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they might, you know, I get a lot of, oh, you know, you're beautiful, da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
And me, I'm nice. I'm not gonna, I don't just be like, get out my DM. Like, I'll talk, you know. But then they hit me with like, oh, yeah, I got, you know, this music and stuff. And then I dead it because it's just like, you're not finna use me.
Yeah.
But it's hard to date and working what I'm doing, doing what I'm, you know.
Why? Because it's so demanding or what?
Well, for one, in my experience, the men that I have dealt with have been insecure because it's like you are. If I go into a room, like when I go to work now, I'm the only female.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how New York was before I got there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she left me. But, you know, just any situation. When I was in Montgomery, I was the only female. Like, in this industry, radio and broadcast, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the only girl. So, you know, I never forget I went to a Boosie, was it like a release? It was something with Boosie. And he was like, nothing but groupies there. And I'm like actually there to actually like network and, you know, get some footage. And it's just like, I ain't trying to get mixed up with the groupies.
Yeah.
So I deal with that. But I get a lot of people trying to talk to me on the internet because that's what they see. But in person, I don't get a lot of, I don't know.
You been with a Birmingham dude before?
Have I been? So we can say been with, what you mean?
Like, dude ever took you out?
I think, yeah.
What you think about Birmingham dudes?
See, you ain't finna get me in trouble.
What?
First of all, are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from here.
I don't want to put all y'all in a box.
What the ones you've dealt with?
The ones I've dealt with have been insecure.
There's a difference now. It's the east side dude and the west side dude.
What side was he from? Let me see. I think he was from. It starts with an A.
Hey.
Oh no, it might have been Bessemer.
Oh, them the best.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, them the best dudes. Yeah.
No, I don't want to group everybody in, but I haven't done a lot of dating. I think I've probably talked to like maybe 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, well just stay away from the east side dudes.
Stay away from the east side?
Yeah.
What is that, like Roebuck?
Roebuck, Centerpoint.
Oh, yeah, I think he was from Roebuck. I think he was from Roebuck.
You want to know somebody the east side too? You probably know this because it's Birmingham, but it'd be hotter over there.
On the east side?
Yeah, it'd be way hotter over there. It's like 10 degrees hotter. Them dudes is going to beat me up.
I live on the south side.
Word.
Uh-oh.
Don't go nowhere now.
Oh, no.
I had silence.
Okay.
You know, life.
Oh, I thought that was my phone.
Oh, no, it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot I had that. You good?
Yeah, I'm turning it on. You said the east side is hotter.
Yeah, the east side hotter.
See, that's something like you gotta teach me.
Yeah, I can show you, bro. Like, hey, what Tallapoosa? I know you probably know that, but Tallapoosa down, the temperature increases. If you ever drove through Tallapoosa, off that exit with Patton Park and stuff like that, your cell phone.
Oh, I was over there.
Your cell phone lose reception around now.
Did it lose reception?
Yeah, you lose a little bit of reception. Every time I get on the phone with somebody and I go right there, I be like, hold on now. And I got to be quiet for about 2-3 minutes. Can't play no music.
Don't do them like that.
Nah, that's just how it is, bro. They know that's how it is. They so bad, they messed up the airwaves.
But the west side is
no
problem.
I mean, it's decent, you know.
Because I've been to, what is that? It's like one of the first exits on the west side. Academy? No, it's not Academy Drive.
Investment.
What is that one at the top? Like, as soon as you get off 2059, it's like the first one.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna have to think of it.
I have no idea. I don't speak bad about the west side though. On the east side. Yeah.
Whatever. No, but I'm not really interested in dating.
Not right now, at least.
Like, I want to have all my stuff together. Like, one of the things that I have dealt with is, like, a part of knowing my worth. Like, as a person, as a woman, I don't believe that people should get into these relationships and you're not as whole as you could possibly be,
Mm-hmm.
why would you want to combine both of y'all struggling selves?
Right.
That's no fun.
Yeah.
Like, I want to have my money together and my situation. You have your money together, your situation. Then, when we find each other, we'll find each other. But I'm not into, like, struggle love. And maybe when I was in, like, early 20s.
Yeah.
But, like,
past that.
I'm a big age. I'm older than you think.
I believe you just because of how you talk.
Yeah.
You kind of threw it out there earlier.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What'd I say?
2011. What happened in 2011?
No, but I also told you that.
I just know that's a different time frame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I ain't trying to put nothing together. I just remember hearing that earlier in the interview.
So how old do you think I was in 2011?
20. 21.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Oh, what you asking for then?
Cause you acting like you put two and two together.
Nah, I ain't even put no thought into it. I just recognized and was like, oh, okay.
You gonna try to figure it out.
I ain't gonna try to figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you ain't gonna tell me, I ain't gonna try to figure it out.
Okay.
That means it ain't my business.
Cause I don't want nobody to know.
I won't blame you. Just like my grandma, she ain't want nobody to know her name. They knew it now though. Y'all better buy a pie from her too, cause y'all know her name.
I mean, another reason I don't share my age. You know how women say, "Oh, don't share age." Like, it's not that.
Mm-hmm.
I am really particular because I'm in a certain demographic, and I, that's a beauty. It's beauty in that mystery because my main demo is 18 to 25.
25? Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just let them think.
Yeah, you already sound like a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope it stays that way.
Word.
I've always had a light voice. My family used to call me Janet Jackson growing up because she had this little.
Talk real light like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk just like Mike.
Yeah.
When you take communications and journalism, do they make you take speech classes?
I did speech, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was my minor, speech pathology.
Why the pathology?
Like maybe.
I ain't go to college. Well, I ain't finished college.
Like, I like the idea of like, okay, what's the term? I don't know the term.
I don't know the word.
But like knowing how to enunciate.
Oh, okay.
And or maybe people that have like a lisp or like kids that are mute or something. Like, I used to want to work with kids, people like that. It's not about speaking. It's about, I guess, how you.
Did you have a lisp?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
What?
I just asked. Just asked. Gotta know.
No, I never had a lisp.
I figured my way to cope with that. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I really don't have the same desire to go back to school like I used to.
That's okay.
I think that is.
You know that's okay, right?
Yeah, I'm very comfortable with it. Some days I'll be like, dang, I wish I went back then. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, it's okay. Because I think the best thing in life that you get, and I think you even get this from college when they send you on those internships and stuff like that, is experience.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you got things like being a doctor and lawyer.
Right, those important.
Things you need.
Please go to school for that. Yeah.
Please, you're gonna be handling me and my cases and everything. Please go to school, but when it comes to art and using what you know, like I don't like to say that you don't need a degree because I don't want to discourage anybody from that.
Like you just said, like with art, anything with artistic value, it's kind of tough to teach that.
Yeah.
It's like if you got it, you don't.
Yeah, like me finishing my degree was for my mom. Mm-hmm. Like, that's it.
Did you have a great relationship with your parents?
With my mom, it's decent. Yeah. My dad, I don't know my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably hear you.
I be wondering that sometimes,
Yeah.
And, I found out probably like last year that he was still alive.
Mm-hmm. Did you try to reach out?
I think I may one day.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of used to have this thing where I just wanted to know if he was alive. The first picture I saw of him was his mugshot, so he got some other stuff going. So.
How old were you when you seen it?
Like a couple years ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you knew he was alive, or?
Mhm. Yeah, because you recently got booked in a prison in a jail in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
So, but growing up, like my mom, like I don't know if you've ever, like the statistic of people who grow up, specifically women, without their fathers. You might have the mom who, talk mess about the dad and everything. Like my mom, she never told me anything bad about him. Even though he was probably horrible. Maybe, I don't know. But she never talked bad about him. So I never carry any resentment as far as like, should have been there. I feel like he probably was better off not being around because clearly, if it's 2020, 2021, you're still in and out of jail, probably not doing it best. But, yeah. But it's good to at least know that he's still alive.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
Would you... That's a dark question. I ain't gonna ask
what?
I'm going to ask you off camera because this is a dark question, actually.
Say it. You can cut it out.
Okay. Would you be upset if something happened to him and you never got to speak to him?
But how though? You know what I mean? Like, if I found out years later.
Like, if you find out he was like...
Something happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think naturally because I'm an emotional creature. I'm a Cancer, my baby.
When your birthday?
July 9th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just had a birthday. But I don't know. I think
you did.
July 9th. It's
when
August.
That was? It is. Oh, happy belated. I don't know what I'm tripping, bro.
Well, I guess it just hit August, so this year be going by so fast.
Don't talk about your birthday no more. It's over with.
Well, anyways, thank you. I'll take it. But no, I think naturally I don't think I would be upset. I think I would be. Because, like a part of you still wants, like, answers. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
I ain't mean to go all Eon Levin's in on you right
now. No. To fix my life, please. I need a lot of fixing.
We all do. We all do. The people that think they don't need it the most.
Right.
Yeah.
Fix my life.
Facts. So, you've been in Birmingham 7-8 months. Who got better wings, at Birmingham or Atlanta? It's always an ongoing debate. I actually hate this debate for my own personal reasons, but...
Well, I don't know. I might have to go with my hometown for the simple fact that there's not an American deli on every corner like in Atlanta.
Oh, so you say we oversaturated with wing spots that it's just like...
No, we don't have enough here.
Oh, okay.
Where are all the wing spots at?
In Birmingham?
Yes.
They everywhere.
See?
It's literally probably like 3 in every... If you can go to one city, you can go from Bessemer to Roebuck. You're going to pass maybe 6.
Well, it might be because where I live.
I don't want you to put it out there, but I'm gonna ask you.
I'm like with the not so urban people.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
That's the problem.
Yeah. We gotta put you on some good wing spots, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you about all of them.
Please do, because that's my thing. I love a 10-piece.
Do y'all have Cajun ranch fries?
I've had them before, but...
Y'all don't have them in Atlanta?
Probably, but...
Oh, okay. What about Kiki Poo?
I've heard of that.
Yeah, we gotta put you on now.
This like Kool-Aid or something?
I don't know what Kiki Poo is. I ain't gonna lie, I don't drink it, but it's good, though.
I heard of that a long time ago.
We gotta put you on, yo.
Please do.
Yeah, we're gonna put you on. We're gonna put you on our five.
Because even though I've been here, I still need to be broken in.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I want to do as what they say as the Romans do. What is it?
I don't know.
Do as in...
You went to college. I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know.
Do as in when in Rome.
Do as the Romans.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, when in Birmingham, do as the niggas.
So what do we call people from?
From Birmingham?
Yeah.
From the Hamians. Birminghamians.
Hamians.
Yeah, Hamians.
No, I'm asking you because when I go on the radio and I'm going to say it, don't make me sound crazy.
Oh, no.
Hamians.
No, don't say Hamians. That's what we're going to call you. They're like, hey, get out of the retarded, go out of the...
See? You're supposed to be helping me out.
I don't know, bro. We ain't really got no name. Call us the Stallions.
The Stallions?
Yeah, we the Stallions.
Yeah. Are you Roll Tide or are you...
I'm Auburn. I'm an Auburn football fan, but I've actually recently been going for Jackson State. Credits to Deion Sanders.
That's the only reason you're doing that.
Probably, but I liked Alabama State before that.
At least you're keeping it real.
Yeah. I ain't no whack dude. I ain't gonna lie. I love football. Football is one of my favorite things in the world. But I'm not one of those stands now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'll argue with you, but I'll debate with you, but I won't argue with you.
They like made me choose when I first got here.
You have to, honestly. This was just the thing. I was probably like 4 or 5 when I had to make this choice.
Not 4 or 5.
Yeah. It's a real thing, bro. When you learn how to talk and walk and you feel, you got to figure it out.
At 4?
Yeah, figure it out and get out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Life. This is called About to Blow Up with John Leon and Friends. You're the first not righteous friend that I've had on the show.
What that mean?
Like, you the first person I've had on the show that I just didn't really have any prior relationship with before.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I meant to say that earlier too. I was like, man, when I was on your live and I said, can I interview you? I was just like, I don't need no, she probably ain't gonna say nothing about this.
No, I love doing stuff like this.
And then you started saying something like about your DM. I was like, she probably ain't gonna open the DM. There's probably 72 unread messages in there or something like that.
No, so that's one thing. Like, I'm a very intentional person. Like, I don't just blow smoke. You know, like if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it or whatever. That's why I was like, what's the address?
Yeah. I see another thing too. I take a lot of social media breaks. That's why I didn't see that. I delete the apps on my phone often. Sometimes I won't have them on there at all. I should go on there from the internet or something.
Yeah, I said that too. I was like, he's probably not. He hasn't been on here today or something.
Yeah.
Because how you not gonna respond to me?
It wasn't intentional. But you was pretty close or something.
I was, because I Googled it.
Yeah, should did it in the first place. It's your fault again. I was finna take the blame. It's your fault again. Yeah.
No, it's whatever.
Yeah.
We'll blame. I'll take the blame.
Yeah, you guys take the blame. It's your fault. Oh, well. It's been a great episode. I ain't got nothing else I really want to pick your brain about. I'm looking at your eyes just to see if I can find something. That's what I do when I be asking people a lot of questions. I try to see if I can see another question in them.
Well, what do you want to talk about? I love talking to you.
I appreciate that. I love talking to you too.
Yeah, you're good. You're natural.
Thank you. I think it's because I grew up. I didn't get a cell phone, so I got in high school.
For real? Yeah, me too. Like 15, I had like a little Nokia.
I had a flip phone. It was 2014. I had a flip phone.
Wow.
Yeah. I was thugging. I actually missed that phone.
For real?
Yeah.
It was like the slide?
No, it's straight up flip.
Oh, flip.
Like I was selling drugs.
I had a Nokia. And then I had like the slide thing. Like a red slide phone.
Did you notice a lot of potholes in Birmingham?
I haven't, no.
Word. We doing a lot better than. Potholes are something wings and potholes what people identify Birmingham with.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we're just starting to get into the music scene now with like Lil Bam, Yevo, Cinco, Solar, Soldier, guys like that. But it's always been potholes and wings.
And the whole state too, I think, is doing really good with music. You know, Blue and Flo Milli.
Yeah, Blue, Flo Milli, Chica.
What's the one guy? I really don't hear from him, but he's with 4PF, I think.
Rollo Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that's one thing about the market that I love. Like, as far as radio too, it's like Birmingham is not a place to sleep on.
I don't think so either. I really say that a lot. It's a lot of potential. One of my favorite things to hear from people in Birmingham is I got to get out of Birmingham.
Yeah, or I hate when people tell me like you came here, and I'm like,
I love it because it's so like the reason I say I like to hear people say I can't wait to get out of Birmingham because I'm like, you leaving it wide open for me now.
Yeah,
it's so many opportunities to take advantage of. But people so used to seeing I don't know. People so used to seeing results right in front of them because I guess because of your phone and stuff like that, you see the highlight reel so much, so you think success comes easily or something like that. You think because you hit a bump in the road that it ain't for you, but I think that's what make you the bumps in the road and all that ugliness on the journey.
Yeah.
So when people be like, I can't get out of Birmingham, it ain't nothing, I be like, thank you.
Yeah.
It's my spot now. Yeah.
Man, it's a lot of stuff I didn't say.
You should.
No.
Why?
You know, there's different things get on my nerves.
About what?
Like, I feel like I've done really good with fitting in.
In Birmingham or in
life?
Oh, okay.
Here.
Okay.
Because I don't know, maybe it was just Montgomery, but Montgomery is different. Like, I didn't fit in at all. Like, I literally stuck out like a sore thumb. And so I was kind of afraid that would be the case here, but I feel like I'm, pretty comfortable here.
Birmingham likes to embrace new things because they also want to steal it. That's good to
know.
Want to steal it from you.
They want to steal.
Yeah.
Really?
We love new ideas because, for one, we've never had, like I said, man, Rich Boy. Remember Rich Boy?
Yeah.
What was Rich Boy? I think Rich Boy from Birmingham. I don't know. I can't remember. But, we just never had nothing of our own. We had Dope B one ours, but we chose it.
Yeah.
But anything we get that we haven't seen before, we adapt to it quick, and everybody jumps on it. Yeah. So if you would ever come over here just like doing something different, you'll definitely notice that a lot of people get attracted to it and they want to dive into it themselves. But as you said earlier, it's a process. And
yeah. I get that too.
Yeah. So like Birmingham, like Atlanta, it's only for music. Everybody wants to go to Atlanta and be a rapper.
Yeah, I hate that it's so saturated.
Yeah.
Out there.
I don't know who it was, but he was like, if you're from Atlanta, if you're not from Atlanta, you come to Atlanta to make music, just know you're going to be last in line. Because they already going toward, Atlanta going to support Atlanta first. And then you really already got to be oozing with that star.
That's any market, I think, But yeah, Atlanta don't play about the artist that is already there.
Yeah.
So.
And you see it in the industry too. Like I always see Baby on Young Thug stuff and Jacquees. They all know each other. Only person I do hate that they blackballed Rich Homie.
You think it was blackballed?
Yeah. Cause I always thought, and people gonna kill me, but Rich Homie was way better than Young Thug to me.
I don't know.
I don't think it was close. Like, even when they did the mixtape with Birdman, the Rich Game mixtape.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, Rich Homie killing him on every song that they get on.
He ain't nothing to play with.
Rich Homie? I don't think so either. Yeah. They do my boy
he performed recently. That was my first time seeing him, recently, was at Birthday Bash in Atlanta.
Word.
And, I'm like, they put him, at the opening. I'm like, this is Rich Homie.
Yeah.
Like, y'all gonna put him, but... That's what it is right now. But they had him in the opening. It was barely anybody out there. I'm like, this is Rich Homie Quan. Like, he's dope.
Yeah. What did he do? Well, how long did he do on that first?
I don't remember how long he performed, but it's just like he was performing a couple of his old hits, and I think he had a couple of new songs. But I'm just like, that says a lot for them to put him at the beginning, which is sad.
It is, and it's tough too because for one, like we said, Atlanta's so saturated with actual stars, and then so you might put a Rich Homie first, because then you might end the show with Lil Baby.
Yeah, somebody who I miss. Who? Dro.
I love Young Dro.
I
think Young Dro was one of the more. He was very underrated actually as a rapper.
He's still underrated. He had some drug issues and stuff, but he's bouncing back. And I love Dro. I love him.
Dro was hard. Like I think Dro actually he probably came up at the wrong time because that was T.I. at that time was hot. Jeezy was coming out Trap or Die and stuff like that. Dro it was just the time for Dro.
I love him. I wish he, I'm like, whatever he puts out, he's one of the people I'm a listen to it.
I'm like that Rich Homie.
Yeah.
I'm like that Rich Homie. I don't care how much people say he ain't got it no more. Rich Homie's still hard to me. Yeah. I love Rich Homie. Who else you listen to? This is interesting coming from a radio personality.
I listen to, let me see. Who I be listening to? Like I said, I love Glorilla. I'm like a new stan. I'm a stan. I love her.
Too. I think I am too.
I like listening to T.I. He's my favorite rapper.
Old Tip or Young Tip?
Old. Wait, you said older?
New Tip or Old Tip?
Oh, the old young 20-something.
Yeah, Tip. I like the wild with the hat.
The urban legend.
When the hat just on this side of his
head. Oh, yeah. He still try to do it now. But...
Nah, that ain't it. I don't need it no more.
Who I be listening to? I listen to different people, though.
Bad?
I like Moneybag. I like,
EST?
No, I don't. I'm not familiar.
ESTG?
No.
Okay.
I haven't cared to pay attention to him.
I like
he might be like the biggest thing, but
he cool. I like him.
I like
Dolph?
Kendrick. Oh yeah, I love Dolph.
Okay.
I don't know why I ain't said it first. I love Dolph.
You like Gotti?
I like Dolph better.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Dolph better. Who else?
What's that boy name? The other one he be rapping with Dolph.
Glot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I interviewed him recently.
How was that?
It was over the phone.
How was it still? I don't know. Street
cool.
dude. I like listening to hood dude interviews.
For real.
Cause they don't be talking for real.
He
And when you find a dude talk, you be like, this dude kind of funny.
Yeah, he's really smart.
Yeah, word.
He's smart. It was very short because he had his concert here, but yeah. There was another artist I interviewed that I wasn't familiar with. What's his name? Jay Fizzle.
Oh yeah, he
and
one of the paper route dudes. So I got a homie who paper route for
Kenny
life.
Money.
I don't know. I heard
They're
that name
paper
too.
route.
Yeah, he's I got a homie and he his own paper route entity on his own.
For real.
He even got on his tag on his car.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about them until they came to the station.
Word. Well, what's up?
But I definitely love Glorilla tomorrow. I know that word for word.
Word. I ain't learned the word for word yet, but I mean I do bump that song. That song hard.
Slipping.
I am. Like I am a stand for Glorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her.
She kind of remind me actually of Tokyo Jets. Style wise, they don't rap about the same stuff.
What? Because they're light skinned.
They light skinned, skinny. Yeah, they just hard. They hard with it.
I mean, Tokyo's hard.
Yeah.
But.
Well, Tokyo in the car Jets.
Right.
That was the hard one.
Because it's a difference, for real.
I don't know what it is. I've never noticed that. Never understood why tip artists just never could peak to me. I think Doe B was the closest thing he had.
Who else he had?
B.O.B. Rich Boy. Shoot.
Me.
B.O.B. peaked on his own.
I mean.
He had Dro.
You got to think about it. Like, Tip was prime time by himself.
Yeah.
Like, Yo Gotti is good by himself. But, I don't know. It's just, T.I. he was a star.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. How much effort can he put into them, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know, but we'll never know.
I think it's because he's still focused on rap a lot himself, too.
Right, okay, that's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
And I like the way Rick Ross did it. Even though they say they in bad deals while they in Meek. I've heard that a couple times.
And then who's that I ain't really checking for Fabio. I like Fabio, but.
I like him on songs. Like, I like them on Kanye album.
Yeah, I'm not paying for a Fabio concert.
Nah, I probably won't go for free, honestly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, we done rambled off enough.
Okay, well, thank you.
I appreciate you. We got to come back and do this again. We had a good conversation.
Yeah, I'll come.
It'll be less of me picking your brain. It'll be more so, I don't know, some kind of life.
Maybe an actual topic. Or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some projects I'm working on. I'm going to let you know
about
I
needed this therapy session.
For sure. Yeah. We can vent some more the next time. Be that here. It's like the third time I told somebody we're going to do a part 2. We're going to do a part 2 with this one right here, too.
Yeah.
And the next one's going to be messy. Real messy.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure it's messy.
He's going to be chopping it up and...
I'm going to make sure it's real messy. I might even bring a guest, a co-host in here to make it
that'll be fun.
Yeah. We got to do that.
All right.
Yes, man. I appreciate you coming on, Miss Diamond Tyler.
Thank you. You ain't got the monkeypox, do you?
No.
Shaking my hand.
No, not that I know of. Anyway, see y'all later. About to blow up with John Leon and friends. Y'all listen to the new number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Middays.
Monday through Friday, 9 a.m.
Monday through
to
Friday,
2.
9 a.m. to 2.
And the weekends, too, I be on.
And the weekend she be on.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hire me as your ad-lib dude.
What?
Hire me as your ad-lib dude.
Maybe.
All right, y'all.